Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. This is going to be a get ready with me for this glittery smoky eye, and this is a collab with my friend Angela here on YouTube. Her channel is Beauty by Angela, and I will have her linked down below. You guys should definitely check her out. She is a great friend of mine, and she's really sweet. She posts really frequently. She's a lot more frequent about posting videos than I am, and she has so many great ideas. She reached out to me and invited me to do a smoky glittery eye get ready with me with her, and I immediately said yes because I love glitter so much. Glitter is my favorite thing to put on my eyes. I love anything glittery or shimmery, and it's just my favorite. So I was really excited when she invited me to do this collab, so I went ahead and did a silvery glittery smoky eye. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, you would know that I typically go for a warm toned look, so I wanted to change it up and go for a cool toned look. So I think it turned out pretty nice. I don't have anything on my lower lash line except for mascara, and I really like how this turned out. If you guys are interested in seeing how I created this look, then just keep watching. So I already primed my eyes with the Marc Jacobs Coconut Eye Primer, and then I set my lid with a matte cream shade. So I'm gonna be using my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese. This is a shimmery white color. This is going to be probably a tutorial style get ready with me, as opposed to like a get ready with me style tutorial, because I do want to talk about the products a little bit and let you guys know which ones I'm using. And I'm sorry, I will be using several palettes in this video. I do have one I could have used, but I really want to get some good use out of my Pan That palette shadows. So I don't do cool tones very often, but I did this look last week and I really like how it turned out. So the silver I'm going to be using on my lid under the glitter is from my Profusion Metallics palette. I'm going to go into this shade in Sorcery. And I don't love silver that much, but it's actually been growing on me a bit, which is pretty cool. Cool tones I do like. I just think warm tones make my eyes pop a little bit more. And you don't have to, but the silver, if you are going to be following my look, you can wet it to make it more intense, or you can apply it with your finger. But I just wet it with a setting spray, and it's a very light silver. Like, it's honestly almost white, but I think it looks so pretty, and I just love my metallics palette. I recently put this in my Pan That palette, so if you guys are interested in seeing my update for that, I will link it up in the cards right here. I feel like my eyes are not adjusting to the ring light right now. I feel like my ring light seems so bright right now, and I film with my ring light all the time, so I don't know why my eyes are having such an issue right now. I'm gonna pull in some more Profusion eyeshadow, and this is in a different palette. I think I'm using like 3 palettes for this video, so again, sorry about that. But I'm going to use this shade in Kindly from the Mauves palette. This is actually a really good affordable palette. I don't really have a plan for what I want to talk about in this Get Ready With Me. It's just gonna be kind of all over the place. I don't film these very often because they don't tend to get amazing views, but I do like filming them when I can. I think a lot of you guys do like them. I just feel like certain videos get more views, but I do get a lot of requests to do Get Ready With Me's, and I like watching them too, especially when people are trying out like new makeup. And I did that for my last Get Ready With Me. I tried on some products from my last Ulta haul, and that was a lot of fun, and I'm definitely wanting to do more Get Ready With Me's in the future. This one in particular is going to be going up the day before my 25th birthday, which I am not ready to be 25. I am not very happy about it. And my birthday will be during quarantine because Pennsylvania is still locked down, I think until June 4th. And I don't really have anything like on my makeup wish list right now for my birthday. I kind of want the Tati Beauty palette, the one with all of like the pressed glitters and everything. That's the only one that I can really like see myself wanting and buying, but I'm not really sure. I do have enough palettes I feel like right now, and I did just pull in this shade in Slate from my Sultry palette, also in my Pan That palette. And this is just to darken my outer V a little bit. But I haven't really had many things on my makeup wish list lately. I just haven't been as into makeup during quarantine. I haven't been playing around with it as much as I normally would. I've been pretty boring with my looks. I really should do like a rainbow look or a colorful look soon to get my mind more motivated. But I just love a good neutral look. But anyway, I just find that palette, the Tati Beauty palette, to be so pretty. But I feel like a lot of the shades are redundant, which is stopping me from either asking for it for my birthday or buying it myself. I feel like the edge right here is not blending super well, and this happens to me all the time. I think like no matter what eyeshadow, I can just never get this edge on like right at the corner of my eye blended perfectly. So I'm hoping once I put winged liner on, it'll look a lot better. For the glitter, I'm gonna be going in with my Stila Mini Diamond Dust Glitter and Glow. It's kind of a mouthful right there, but for me, I think it's best to apply these with my finger and then pat them on. And then I will use the actual applicator too, but I just find with the minis, it's harder to get product out. I think it is the prettiest glitter. So I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it is so much fun. I actually panned one of these last year in 2019, and it is just such a fun glitter. You could use this for a little topper on other looks. I think it looks best with cool toned looks. I've also thrown it in the inner corner before. I think it's a very versatile glitter because it's not like fully opaque, but it does have like just a really nice sparkle to it. I'm starting to not love as many Stila glitters. I think my favorite ones are Kitten Karma. I've panned a lot of those, like a couple full sizes and then I think one mini size. Can't really remember on that, and I do have a mini of Kitten Karma right now too. But I just find that sometimes their formulas aren't always that good for their glitter and glows. I don't know if the quality's gone down over the years, but I just feel like, oh my god, I'm like really flipping you off right now. I just feel like with some of them, they're like really sheer, not that glittery, and I just have my favorites, I guess. And I want to try out more pressed glitters. I do have one from Colourpop, which I don't love, mostly just because it's hard to remove. It's a really gorgeous glitter. I think it's in the shade Overpacked. It's like a purpley silver glitter. And I like the liquid glitters because they're easy to use and they don't have much fallout. You just gotta be careful with how you blend them because typically once you put them down, they're hard to blend out just because they're a liquid and they can dry fast. I just applied some black eyeliner in my tight line because I like to make my lashes look thicker. And I'm going to apply some winged liner to the top of my eye. I don't love this liner, but this is just the one that I have right now. This is the Essence Super Precise eyeliner, and it's just in their black shade. It's a good liner. I just feel like it doesn't dry as opaque and as matte as the NYX Matte Liquid Liner, which I plan on repurchasing after I finish this one. And I don't normally apply my liner on camera, so I'm kind of scared for how this is going to turn out, but since it's been a while, I thought I would include it in this video. I don't think they're super even, but they're as good as they're gonna get. I just struggle with winged liner on myself. Like, I can get them looking okay a lot of the time, but it's just hard with my different eye shapes and since they're hooded to make them look perfect. But I'm gonna go off camera, apply some mascara, and also do my brows, and I will be right back. Now moving on to the face, and then we'll go back to the eyes once I finish my face. I really want my skin to be hydrated, so I'm going to be using my Too Faced Major Hangover RX Primer. I've been using it for a while, and it is currently my favorite. And it smells like coconuts too. I love this primer. It feels really good on the skin. I'm trying to finish up my e.l.f. Flawless Finish foundation in the shade Light Ivory. It's still a really good foundation, but I do want to try out new things, so I just want to use this one up. And the pump stops working when it's like halfway done, so this one's probably gonna shoot out at me, which is gonna be super annoying. But I feel like this one in particular, it doesn't have the best coverage, at least on the shade. I think this was a discontinued shade, but I feel like the formula is not as good as it normally is. And I'm just gonna blend this in with my e.l.f. I think this is their Precision Sponge, maybe? But I just feel like it doesn't cover up my redness. I still love that it shows my freckles through. I think this specific shade just seems sheer. I'm not really sure why, but it still is a pretty finish. I do remember it being a little bit more dewy, but maybe my skin is just currently pretty dry. What is your favorite foundation? My top two have been the e.l.f. Flawless Finish and the Flower Beauty Light Illusion. But I think my Makeup Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation is creeping up there because I've been really enjoying that one. But I think I've only worn it like 5 times, so I want to keep testing it, but it's really pretty. But I definitely want to try more foundations. I've been like getting really into complexion products during the last probably like 6 months. I just added a little bit more of the foundation on my cheeks, and now I'm gonna go into my CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. I'm trying to pan this in my Finish 4 by 4th of July. I'll have that linked up in the cards if you wanna check it out. So let's talk about vacation plans. Do you guys have any vacation plans for this year? I know it's getting really weird with like the quarantine. I know my family just booked a vacation to Ocean City, Maryland for July. And I mean, obviously if we're still in lockdown and we don't feel like it's safe, then we won't go. But we have it just for now to keep the dates in there, but I have no idea if it's actually gonna happen. I'm not positive if I'm gonna go the entire time, like for a full week, or if I'm going to only go for like 4 days. I have a lot of PTO left and I need to start using some of it soon per my company's rules right now, especially regarding the quarantine, and thankfully I'm still employed, which I really appreciate. I'm adding some of the e.l.f. Luminous HG powder, but I want to know, what is the first thing you guys want to do when your state or country is out of lockdown or quarantine? I would love to know because I feel like everyone's answers are different. I know, like I said, mine is Marshall's. I would love to go to Marshall's, but my family all want to go to a restaurant, which I would love to go to, but I just am interested to hear. I'm gonna go into Fenty Beauty Shady Biz bronzer. This is just a mini size that my friend Lisa gave me. I really enjoy this bronzer. It can be a little bit on the warm side for cool toned looks for me, but I think overall it suits my skin tone really well. And I like the formula because to me, it's a little bit on the sheer side, which I appreciate for face products. I love my Laura Geller blushes, and I typically use Honeysuckle on camera, but since this is more cool toned, I want to go with more of a pink. This is in the shade Peach Delight from their Baked Blush and Brighten line, and unfortunately they're not sold at Ulta anymore. I think they probably have their own website, but I'll have to check. But they are my favorite blush formula, and it says this is in the shade Peach Delight, but to me it is more pink, and this shade is just beautiful. It can look a little intense pink, but I think it is just the amount of pink that I like because I'm not into pink cheeks, but it provides a touch of warmth, which I enjoy. Moving on to highlighter, I'm gonna go into my Makeup Revolution highlighter palette, and this is their Incandescent shade. And I think they might have discontinued this, but this is such an amazing highlighter palette. It has 4 different shades, and I think I'm gonna go into this peachy shade, and then I'm gonna slightly dip into the icy one and go back and forth. See that on camera? Oh my god, it's so pretty. I'm gonna move back onto my eyes, and I'm actually not gonna apply anything on my lower lash line other than on my inner corner. I'm just feeling a bit lazy right now, and I actually really like how it looks. I feel like my eyes look really bright, but there's still some smokiness to this look. So I'm gonna do the same thing on my inner corner as I did for the highlight on my face. I'm gonna use the same Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm gonna dip into the peachy shade and the icy shade. And this icy shade I don't love on its own, but I think it mixes really well with all of the other highlighters in the palette. And the icy shade is just a little bit too like icy for me, but it does well to lighten up some of the highlighters. I just added a little mascara to my lower lash line because I think it helps open my eyes up even more but still define them, and I really like how this look turned out. For lips today, I'm just going to be going simple, and I'm just going to apply a lipstick. This is the Morphe Cream lipstick in the shade Forevs, and it's a super creamy, neutral, on the cool tone side nude shade, and it is super pretty. I want to try more of these lipsticks because I like the formula on this one so much. It is so comfortable. So here's the final look. Hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. I'm so excited to see what look Angela comes up with, and I'm so glad she reached out to me to do this collab because for one, I love her, and two, I love glittery looks, so this was right up my alley. Please make sure to check out Angela's video, her channel, and her Instagram. I'll have them all linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I also have a horse channel if you want to check it out. It is called C&K Equestrian. I'll have it linked down below. Hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to you later. Bye.